It's time for Oskaloosa Indians softball action on the No Coast Network. And now, live softball action on the No Coast Network.
It's a beautiful way to start the week. We have got mostly sunny skies and a softball doubleheader coming your way with the Oskaloosa Indians hosting the Newton Cardinals. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Lancello along with Cade Snakenberg. Thanks for joining us here on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network and KBOEradio.com. These two teams met earlier in the month, and that was quite the battle. It went 13 innings before Oskaloosa got the win, 3-2, courtesy of a Faith Durante home run in the top half of the 12th inning, not the 13th. But the Indians coming up with a big win there, and they're actually playing pretty well too right now with 4 straight wins and getting wins in 6 of their last 7 games.
Yep, 4 straight wins in a row. Their last one coming last Thursday night against 5th-ranked DCG. So the Indians are on a hot streak right now. They're playing good softball, and hopefully we can continue it again tonight against a solid Newton Cardinals team.
Newton, a team that went to state last year, lost a few players from that, but they still have 2 all-state players on their roster, including tonight's starting pitcher, Peyton Mayer.
Yep, Peyton is a solid pitcher for the Cardinals. She's been there for a while. She's got a strong arm. She's really good. She works the mound like a pitcher should. And, you know, she's super cool and collected. And, you know, the Indians, if we can, you know, start hitting off right away from the game, you know, hopefully that'll set the tone and make Peyton a little bit struggle tonight. And
in the circle for Oskaloosa will be left-hander Haley Hacker, who's got a record of 10-6 on the year and 1.74 earned run average. Peyton Mayer, 5-5 with 2 saves and a 0.99 earned run average. The interesting thing there is she's given up 46 runs this season, only 12 of them earned.
Wow. Yeah, so she's doing not too bad. It's just, you know, the team just hasn't been able to back her up that well.
They could sue for non-support.
Yeah. Well, Peyton, you know, hopefully tonight her and her team are going to be there and back her up. And for the Indians, you know, you just got to hit the gaps and, you know, be smart base running. Sometimes the Indians might get a little bit distracted. Hopefully we stay focused tonight and play a solid game.
We'll run down the starting lineups and have more about the first game of this doubleheader coming up tonight between Oskaloosa and Newton. We'll do that when we come back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
For over 30 years, Pellet Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Back at Oskaloosa High School, Joe Lancello and Kate Snakenberg with you. I've got the right brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have Oskaloosa Indian softball as they take on the Newton Cardinals. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first of all for Newton. They come in with an overall record of 10-12. They are 5-9 in the Little Hawkeye Conference in 6th place, 7.5 games behind first place Indianola. Leading off for Newton will be the center fielder, Lakin Jenkins. Batting second, the shortstop, Chastity Henwood. Hitting third, at third base, Mackenzie Brown. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, Peyton Mayer. Batting fifth in right field, Madison Thayer. Hitting sixth, the designated player, Taylor Lust, and she'll be batting for the left fielder, Jenna Smith. Hitting seventh for Newton, the first baseman, Maggie Garrett. Batting eighth, the catcher, Mallory Zach. And batting ninth at second base, Kaya Butler. Casey Price's lineup for Newton, Jenkins, Henwood, and Brown, Mayer, Thayer, and Lust, Garrett, Zach, and Butler. Now for the Oskaloosa Indians, who come in with a record of 15-9. They are 6-7 in the Little Hawkeye Conference in 4th place, 6 games behind first place Indianola. Leading off for the Indians will be the catcher Megan Mormon. Batting second at third base, Ashley Kinley, the only senior in the Oskaloosa roster, and she's being honored tonight at senior night. Batting third at first base, Ava Vanderwall. Hitting cleanup, the designated player Abby Braunmeyer, and she'll be batting for the right fielder McKenna Schaffner. Hitting fifth for Oskaloosa, the shortstop Maddie Haynes. Batting sixth in center field, Faith Durandi. Batting seventh, the second baseman Taylor Wells. Batting eighth, the pitcher Haley Hacker. And batting ninth, left fielder Kaylee Johnson. Oskaloosa coach Jay Harm's lineup has Mormon, Kinley, and Vanderwall, Braunmeyer, Haynes, and Durandi, Wills, Hacker, and Johnson.
Yep, Joe, hopefully the senior night festivities, good luck charms stays with the Indians as the boys football team winning on their senior night against Pella, the boys basketball team winning on their night against Norwalk. The girls soccer team winning on their senior night, and the boys soccer winning on their night. So hopefully we can keep the senior night rolling.
Sure.
Send off our seniors in a winning way. And so, yeah, Ashley Kinley, the only senior tonight, she'll be honored. And she's had just a great 5 years because she played as an 8th grader. She was a big part of that state championship team, hitting the ball. So, yeah, hopefully we can send her off in a good win tonight.
Taking a look at the standings in the Little Hawkeye Conference going into tonight. Pretty much a 2-team race now. Indianola in front at 12-1. Norwalk is next at 9-2. Then we go to Dallas Center Grimes, who are 7-5. Oskaloosa at 6-7 in 4th place. Then it's Grinnell at 5-8. Newton at 5-9. Pella Christian 3-8. And Pella at 2-9.
Yep, Indianola, for the past, it seems like decade has, ran the Little Hawkeye Conference. They're up in 5A, and they're just a solid base softball team. And, Norwalk's had an outstanding season so far this year, along with Dallas Center Grimes and Oskaloosa, which Oskaloosa did beat Dallas Center Grimes. So, you got the top 2, and then you got 3-ish teams with Oski, Grinnell, and DCG battling it out for, that 3rd spot, and hopefully if they can keep it up, get a chance to be 2, maybe catch Indianola at number 1.
And something else to remember is that the playoff pairings, I believe, are going to be announced this week. by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. So that's something to play for as well, is trying to get a better seeding.
Yep, exactly. I know the boys came out this week for baseball, and the girls, the Athletic Union, will come out later this week, I know. And, Oskaloosa, just needs to keep winning, keep playing solid baseball, because now is the time where you want to start playing your best softball, And the Indians are on the right track of doing that, winning their last 4. So hopefully we can get another one tonight and help secure a high seed for our sub-state pairing.
And checking a look at the rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for softball. In Class 5A, Indianola from the Little Hawkeye Conference is 6th. Atumwa is number 7 in the latest poll. Oskaloosa dropped out of the 4A poll, but they might be able to get some votes back into it for next week. After knocking off 5th-ranked Dallas Center Grimes last Thursday, Norwalk from the Little Hawkeye Conference is ranked 11th. In Class 3A, Albia comes in at number 7. In Class 2A, no one from the area is ranked there. And in Class 1A, Linville-Sully is 8th, Twin Cedars 13th, and the Sabres having a very nice season. And North Mahaska is 15th. Sigourney dropped out of the most recent poll that came out on Thursday. And come to think of it, on Friday night on our sister station, KMZN, our game of the week will be softball with Albia at Sigourney.
Yep.
Which should be a dandy game.
A lot of good softball within our area schools. Albia has had a solid season along with North Mahaska, Twin Cedars. There's a lot of good softball being played down here in southeast Iowa.
Come to think that the Indians almost had a win at Albia on opening day, but then it started to rain and the game hadn't gone far enough to be official.
Yep, that was just a tough break for the Indians, because that would have been a nice win to have on the resume, as Albia is a really solid team this year. But nothing you can do about that. You just gotta keep on winning.
We'll take another break, and we'll have our Craig Ford keys to the game for you as we get ready for a softball doubleheader between Newton and Oskaloosa. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective, because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600, and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion.
Back at Oskaloosa High School, Joe Lancello and Kate Snakenberg with you. Oskaloosa Indians softball, a doubleheader with Newton about to get underway in a few minutes. Let's check our Craig Ford keys to the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. Key for Oskaloosa would be hit the ball, with the idea being that Newton's defense will make errors. They have given up 81 runs this season, but only 33 of those runs have been earned. So the 2.01 earned run average may look pretty good, but they're still giving up runs across the plate. So that's something my high school baseball coach used to say: hit the ball hard, they'll make errors.
Exactly. They're down to most high school games. No one's going to play perfect, especially in the high school level.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just hit the ball hard. Your chances are decent at best.
And then the next key would be the Oskaloosa Indians having their hot hitters stay hot. Over the last 8 games, Maddie Haynes has been batting .310 with 3 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs.
Yep.
Ashley Kinley hitting .324. Faith Durante hitting .357 with a couple of home runs.
Yep, it's great to see Maddie Haynes, get off to a nice start late in the season, because she kind of had that slow start earlier in the season. Faith Durante has had a nice freshman season playing for the Indians, and Ashley Kinley, no better way to go out on her senior night than with some good hits still.
And then finally, the key for the Indians will be having players step up. They will be without left fielder Sophia Dykstra for the entire week. She is with the student council at a national meeting of some kind in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not to be confused with Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Yep. Sophia, she's actually the state vice president, I believe, for the Iowa Student Council. So, Yep. She's got big responsibility. She's got a priority set, and you can't blame her. Coach Jay Harms knows that it's important to her, and, she's doing a good thing. And, the Indians, they're going to have to step up, especially in right field. Sophia has been playing pretty well out there in the outfield this season.
And let's face it, that is a pretty big deal.
Yes, it's a huge deal. She got elected this year, I believe, up in Des Moines, and it's always good to have someone from Oskaloosa represent the state.
Come to think of it, is Kim Gall going to be there as well, because she's the advisor for that student council here?
Yep, she's up there in Pittsburgh as well. She's actually on the Iowa Student Council board as well. She's got a big part in that. So, Sophia got elected vice president this year, and last year, the last couple years, Kirby Nelson, who just graduated, she's been the state president for the student council. Yep, so good to see someone from Oskaloosa still stay on.
Okay, and those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa.
Welcome, softball fans.
Coaches exchanging lineups at home plate a moment ago with the umpires. Plenty of other activity tonight in high school baseball and softball. Other games, the Little Hawkeye Conference, all of these are going to be doubleheaders. Pella Christian at Indianola, Grinnell at Dallas Center Grimes, and Norwalk at Pella.
Lakin, Jenkins in center field.
And
at shortstop,
other softball games tonight. EBF is hosting Davis County. The Indians will be at EBF tomorrow night for a single game, and we'll have that for you on KBOE FM. 7:30 first pitch, pregame at 7:15. Also softball tonight. Colfax Bingo at North Mahaska, Iowa Valley at Sigourney, HOV at Montezuma, Clark at Knoxville, PCM at Roland Story, Linville Sully at BGM, Tri-County at Keota, Ottumwa plays a doubleheader at Des Moines Hoover, Twin Cedars at Grandview Christian, Sheraton at Albia, and Pekin at Lone Tree. Baseball games tonight, just across the way here. Oskaloosa getting ready to host Newton in a twin bill. The Indians baseball team winning a lopsided game the first meeting in Newton. That's going to be a doubleheader with the baseball team. Also, baseball doubleheaders tonight. Pella Christian at Indianola, Grinnell at Dallas Center Grimes, and Norwalk at Pella. EBF hosts Davis County for a baseball twin bill. Clark at Knoxville for a doubleheader, and Sheraton at Albia for a doubleheader. Single games in baseball tonight. North Mahaska at Colfax Mingo, Iowa Valley at Sigourney, HLV at Montezuma, PCM at Roland Story, Linville Sully at BGM, Tri-County at Keota, Atoma at Des Moines Hoover, and Pekin at Lone Tree. We'll be ready for the first pitch. Oskaloosa and Newton, game 1 of a doubleheader. Back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Left-hander Haley Hacker in the circle for Oskaloosa, taking her warm-up throws. Haley 10-6 on the season with a 1.74 earned run average. This will be her 17th game of the season, her 15th start. And 104 2/3 innings. She's given up 87 hits, 37 runs, 26 earned. She's walked 22 and struck out 99, with opponents batting 199 against her.
Yep, Haley has been a strong pitcher for the Indians this year. Her numbers, win record-wise, should probably be a little bit better, but the Indians struggled hitting early in the season, so she had a couple more losses. But you know, Haley proven to be the Indians' ace as of late right now, and you know, she's been playing really well, and hopefully she can pitch a strong game tonight against a solid Newton team.
Indians wearing shirts that are white on the front, black in the back, black pants and maroon socks. Newton in red shirts, black numbers and letters, black and white trim, black pants, and white socks. Now Lakin Jenkins, the center fielder, stands in, a left-handed batter against the left-hander Hacker. First pitch sails outside for ball one. Jenkins hitting .300, no home runs, 7 runs batted in, 3 doubles on the season. And her first name, Lakin. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. That one seemed to rise a little bit, and Jenkins went for it and came up empty.
Yep, excellent pitch by Haley. She went with the rise ball right there, and Jenkins swung under it right as it rose at the last second.
The 1-1, swung on, fouled into the screen, 1-2. Megan Mormon, the catcher for Oskaloosa tonight. Ava Vanderwall at first base. Taylor Wells at second. Maddie Haynes at short, and Ashley Kinley at third. In the outfield, left to right, Kaylee Johnson, Faith Durandi, and McKenna Schaffner. Outfield is deep, especially in left with a lefty hitter up. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. really changed the speeds there, and Jenkins seemed completely fooled.
Yeah, she was running, going with the slap method right there, and Haley pitched a little change-up ball, and she swung way before the ball even got to the plate.
1 up and 1 down for Newton on the top of the first. This brings up the shortstop, Chastity Henwood. She hits a slow roller to second, fielded by Taylor Wells, and a throw to first in time for out number 2. Henwood hitting .204, no homers, 4 runs batted in prior to that at bat. So that's 2 up and 2 down for Newton. And this brings up Mackenzie Brown, senior third baseman, hitting .390, 2 homers, 13 runs batted in.
Wow.
And first pitch sails high, ball 1. And thing is, 10 doubles, 3 triples. So of the 23 hits she has this season, 15 for extra bases.
Yep, Haley's definitely going to have to pitch away on this girl. Don't give her anything down the middle. Good pitch by there.
1-0 pitch in for strike 1-1. Brown, something unusual in this day and age, no batting gloves.
Yep.
Goes there barehanded. Left-hand hitter looks at 1 high, 2-1.
A lot of baseball and softball these days are filled with accessories. So yeah, it's rare to see no gloves on. But
even football players wear the gloves. Half swing, Coster 2-2 on an inside pitch.
But you can tell she doesn't need the gloves to hit well when she's got 15 extra base hits on the season.
Chokes up on the bat a little bit. The 2-2 pitch just missed at the knees. 3-2 to Mackenzie Brown with pitcher Peyton Mayer on deck for Newton. Top of the first inning. No one on base, 2 out. Still scoreless. Payoff pitch, high and away, ball 4. So Brown gets a 2-out walk.
Yep, Haley with a tough break on that second to last pitch. Probably looked strike from my angle. Right, it was a great miss because it was right on the inside, low inside.
Now Peyton Mayer, the pitcher, stands in, right-hand batter. Swings the first pitch, pops it high in the air. Hacker a step out of the circle to her right to make the catch and retire the side. Newton in the first, no runs, no hit, no errors, 1 left. After a half inning, Newton nothing. Oskaloosa coming to bat. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oskaloosa hold Newton scoreless in the top of the first, and now the Indians come to bat in the bottom half.
Yep, the Indians defense with a very solid start right there.
Now batting for the Indians, the catcher, number 6, Megan Mormon.
Megan Mormon, the right-handed batting catcher, stands in. Megan hitting .301 on the season, no homers, 8 RBI. And the first pitch from Peyton Mayer sails wide for ball 1. Mayer 5-5 on the year with 2 saves, a 0.99 earned run average. This was her 16th game of the year, her 12th start. And the right-hander deals low 2-0. In 84 2/3 innings, Mayer has allowed 66 hits, 46 runs, but only 12 earned. Walked 18, struck out 97. Very impressive. Pitcher was All-State a year ago. Mormon bluffing bunt. And the pitcher's high and away 3-0.
Yep. Coach Harms, asked nothing from their leadoff other than to get on base right away to set the tone. And Megan way ahead in this pitch count.
Brown at third moving in, and the 3-0 pitch is in the outside corner, 3-1.
Yep, smart play by Megan.
Outside, no, that's a strike. It looked like it was outside, but the umpire says, nope, it's in there for a strike, and the count goes full to Mormon, 3-2.
Yep, interesting. The umpire missed that one as it was high and outside. Hopefully Megan, it doesn't affect her. She chokes up and takes this one for a rip.
Mormon not wearing batting gloves either. 3-2 pitch inside, ball 4.
There you go.
So the Indians get their leadoff runner here in the bottom of the first. Brings up third baseman Ashley Kinley.
Courtesy running for the catcher is going to be number 4, Macy Creer.
And Macy Creer will be the courtesy runner at first for Megan Mormon. Catchers and pitchers are allowed courtesy runners.
Yep, good at bat by Mormon on that series. She faced a little bit of adversity on the 3-1 pitch that didn't go her way, but, she stayed calm, collective, didn't get frustrated, and, was smart and had a walk.
Now Ashley Kinley will be honored today, senior night, as the only senior on the Indians roster. Ashley hitting .351, no homers, 4 runs batted in, 2 doubles. And Newton player deep in the outfield. Here's a bunt to the pitcher. Mayer will throw to first in time for the out. So Ashley completes her 12th sacrifice of the season, 1-3. You score that, and a Creer will go to second with 1 out.
Number 20, Ava Vanderwall.
Yep. Ashley doing a great job sacrificing her, moving Creer from first to second. Now we have a batter in scoring position. And Ava, the left-handed batter, let's see if she can drill her in.
Brown playing very close at third. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Ava Vanderwall, a left-handed hitter, hitting .325 on the year. No homers, 13 runs batted in. She's got 5 doubles and a triple. Left-hand batter against the right-hander Mayer. Pitch. They appeal to the base umpire, and he says no strike. So it's a ball, 1-1.
Let's see if Ava can stay upright. She's leaned into the first 2 pitches on this one. Hopefully she can stay stiff.
Swing and a grounder foul into the backstop behind it, so the count goes 1-2. To Ava Vanderwall, the designated player, Abby Braunmeyer on deck for Oskaloosa. No score, bottom of the first inning. Indians have Creer, the runner, on second with 1 out. The 1-2 to Vanderwall, just missed the outside corner, 2-2.
Good eye by Vanderwall right there. Not chasing that pitch as it was pitched outside.
Mayer's pitch is fouled off at the plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2.
Mayer seems to get a little bit frustrated from these first 3 batters. When a pitch isn't going her way, she seems to get a little bit frustrated. Let's see how that'll wear out on the rest of the game.
2-2, pop into the screen behind us. Count holds it 2-2. Mallory Zach is the catcher for Newton. Maggie Garrett plays first, Kaya Butler at second, Chastity Henwood at short, and Mackenzie Brown at third. Righty to lefty. 2-2 pitch, sails high, 3-2.
Vanderwall battling great against Mayer right now. Full count now. Let's see if Ava can line one up, take one she got to swing on anything close with 2 strikes on her.
Payoff pitch, and she did that on a pitch that sailed in on her, and she fouled it off into the screen, so the count holds full at 3-2.
Yep, the inside pitches, you got to really turn on those and pull them. Since she's a left-handed batter, you got to pull them down first base. She just did a nice job protecting.
Payoff pitch again, swing and a miss, strike 3. Mayer with her first strikeout of the day. That's 2 down for the Indians. Creer still the runner on second. Brings up Abby Braunmeyer, the designated player. She's batting for the right fielder McKenna Schaffner. Braunmeyer hitting .292, no homers, 14 runs batted in. And she has 4 doubles. Sophomore swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yep, hopefully we can get Abby on base so we can have Maddie come in, batting 5th for the Indians. She has a hot bat right now.
The 0-1 swung on and popped foul down the first base side, and the count goes 0-2.
Nice contact by Abby on that swing. Just was a little bit behind that pitch. Mayer seems to be throwing quite a fastball. Struck out Ava with it. And
0-2 swung on and popped over the backstop and into the second row behind us. Count holds it 0-2. Newton in the outfield, Jenna Smith in left, Lakin Jenkins in center, Madison Thayer in right. Thayer playing very close to the right field line for a right-hand batter.
Yep, that's probably because of Mayer's fastball.
And strike 3 called to retire the side. Brownmeyer out on strikes. The Indians get a leadoff walk, and they leave a runner at second. After 1 inning, Newton nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Each team got a walk in their half of the first inning, but Newton and Oskaloosa unable to dent the scoreboard. And Newton coming to bat here in the top of the second brings up the right fielder, Madison Thayer. Another left-hand batter. That's 4 out of the first 5 in the Newton lineup, and has to back away from an inside fastball, ball 1.
Yep, that pitch just getting away from Haley. And, Joe, we talked about it. The first inning, I think, is really is going to be exactly how this game is going to pan out. Just a slow, long battle game. 2 really good teams going at each other.
Hackers 1-0, missed outside 2-0. Thayer hitting 173 on the season, 1 home run, 8 runs batted in. She's got 9 hits on the season, but 5 have been for extra bases. She's got 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. 2-0 pitch, just missed away, 3-0. Thayer followed by Taylor Lust and Maggie Garrett, the 5-6-7 hitters for Newton here on the top of the second inning. 3-0 in for a strike, 3-1. Johnson in left field, a step in front of the warning track. Durandi pulled over toward left center. She's just a couple of steps back from the track. 3-1 pitch line right to the pitcher. Soft liner. Hacker made the grab, and that's 1 down in the top of the second.
Haley did a good job. She was down in the pitch count, 3-1, and she did a nice job pitching an inside pitch that would have been called strike. And the inside, the batter didn't get her hands quick enough and had a nice soft line drive to her.
Now Taylor Lust, the designated player, looks at strike 1. Lust is batting for the left fielder, Jenna Smith. Right-hand batter, hitting 143, no homers, 1 run batted in. Lust to the freshman. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Taylor in the batter's box, her front foot practically on the chalk line, the front chalk line of the right-hand batter's box. Hackers 0-2. Wasted 1 outside, 1-2.
Yep, we have our left fielder way back into the warning track, Kaylee Johnson. Lust must be a pretty solid hitter as a freshman.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Haley Hacker. That's 2 up, 2 down for Newton on the top of the second of a scoreless game. Brings up the first baseman, Maggie Garrett. Garrett hitting 111, 1 hit in 9 at-bats, no home runs, 1 run batted in. Right-hand batter looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Newton has a team batting average of .212 compared to Oskaloosa with a team average of .306.
Yep, Oskaloosa with the advantage there.
And then 1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1, but the object of the game is to score runs.
Yep.
Garrett stands fairly straight in the right-hand batter's box. 1-1 pitch, high, 2-1. Catcher Mallory Zach on deck for the Newton Cardinals. Hackers 2-1. Swung and fouled off of the plate. Count evens up 2-2.
Yep, Haley's, so as of right now, pitched a good game. Let's see if she can get another strikeout to add 3 on her resume of the day so far.
2-2 pitch, high, 3-2.
Let's see if Haley can pitch another inside pitch right here. That's been where she's at her best right now.
Lefty to righty, 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Excellent throw by Haley Hacker, retiring the batter and getting the Indians out of the half inning. Hopefully we can get some bats and get the score.
Nothing across for Newton after an inning and a half. Newton nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Why is C First Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined C First because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because
First pitch to Maddie Haynes, an excuse me swing. Ball goes foul to the right, out by the screen for strike 1. Maddie hitting .222 on the season, 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in, 4 doubles and a triple. But as we mentioned, the keys to the game, as Maddie with a swing and a miss, count goes 0-2. In her last 8 games, Maddie is hitting .310 with 2 homers, 3 doubles and a triple. So getting hits and also for extra bases. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Haynes quickly retired. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts for the Newton starter, Peyton Mayer.
Yep, Mayer for Newton has really controlled the pitching circle early in this game. Same with Haley Hacker, so we got a little pitching battle going on between the two teams.
Center fielder Faith Durandi swings and misses at a pitch that looked like Mayer took a little something off it, 0-1.
Mayer adjusting her speed on every other pitch, it feels like.
Swung on and popped into short right field, but the second baseman, Butler, back to get it for out number 2. Faith hitting .333 on the year, 5 homers, 15 RBI before that at bat. Now this brings up second baseman Taylor Wells. The junior hitting .333, no homers, 7 runs batted in. 2 doubles and 2 triples on the year. Right-hand batter, swinging a foul into the screen, strike 1.
Yep, Butler on that last pop-up did a very nice job getting her first step back. That's the golden rule on pop-ups, is your first step back, and then she had to look into the sun, so she had her hand deflecting the sun as she caught that.
Will swings and misses and makes it 0-2 on the count. That one came in a little bit on the inside part of the plate. Mayer against the sign. 0-2 is low and away, 1-2.
Yep, hopefully Taylor can drag out this pitch count and then get on base, because this has been a really quick inning for Mayer and the Cardinals.
Go 1-2. Swung and fouled into the screen. Count holds at 1-2.
Good job by Taylor, protecting the plate. She doesn't want to strike out.
Righty to righty, the 1-2, high 2-2. That one seemed to sail away a little farther away than Mayer had intended. Pitcher Haley Hacker on deck for the Indians. 2-2 pitch, outside 3-2.
Yep, great battle by Wills up at the plate right now. She got she went down 0-2.
And a swing and a foul. Taylor hanging in there, count still 3-2.
Yep, as I was saying, she was down 0-2, didn't get flustered, stayed with it, and now she's at a full count with 2 outs. Hopefully she can start a 2-out rally.
Payoff pitch again, sails high ball 4, second walk that Mayer has allowed, so the Indians with a 2-out walk brings up the pitcher Haley Hacker.
Excellent job by Wills. She ate up a bunch of pitches from Mayer, hopefully wearing her out at the circle, and now we got Haley, who typically doesn't batter, but with Sophia's absence, has to tonight.
Swing and a miss. Wills running to second, and she will be in with a stolen base. Taylor now 5 of 5 on the year on the base pass, so the Indians out with a runner on scoring position and 2 out. And the first pitch to Hacker was strike 1. Haley, like you said, doesn't bat very much. 2 of 9 on the season, a .222 average. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Wills displaying her speed on that stolen base right there. She just amazes me every time with how fast she is.
0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. 4 strikeouts now for Peyton Mayer. The Indians in the second, no runs, no hits, 1 left. The Indians have stranded 2. After 2, Oskaloosa nothing, Newton nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
After 2 innings, Newton nothing across, Oskaloosa nothing across. And Newton coming to bat in the top of the 3rd inning as catcher Mallory Zach looks at a strike. Zach hitting .056 on the season, 3 hits and 54 trips, no homers, 2 runs batted in. Right-handed batter against the left-hander Haley Hacker. 1-0 pitch sails high and inside, 1-1.
Yep, Haley, let's see if we can take advantage of this batter, as she's not the strongest on the team.
Here's a swing and a foul down the first base side, and the count goes 1-2.
Haley doing a good job, staying ahead of the batter. With 2 strikes, 1 ball. See if she can get the batter to chase maybe an outside pitch.
1-2 is fouled. And I don't know if that hit Megan Mormon's catcher's helmet or the umpire.
I think it hit the umpire.
In the head.
The foul tip on the umpire right in the noggin. That's why he's wearing the mask.
I'm surprised he doesn't wear, the plate umpire doesn't wear a helmet. Something a little more protective.
Yeah, well, he saw that one up close.
The 1-2 just missed outside, 2-2. Shafter in right field for Oskaloosa is in very shallow, near the line, almost as though they're expecting a late swing and maybe a chance to throw out the runner at first. 2-2 pitch outside, 3-2. Zach followed by second baseman Kaya Butler, and the top of the order, center fielder Lakin Jenkins, the 8-9 hitters for Newton here on the top of the third. Payoff pitch, swing and a foul, and the count holds at 3-2.
Yep, Haley's just got to stay in this fight. Don't want to give anything too nice for the batter. Nothing down the middle, as we like to call it. Nothing meaty down the middle. Hopefully she can just get one inside or outside.
3-2 again. Strike three called on the outside corner.
Beautiful pitch by Hacker, pitching it outside as the batter thought it was going to be a ball, but Haley put it right on the line and retires the batter, striking out a lot of people so far early in this game. Both pitchers are. 4
strikeouts for Hacker now, and we go to the second baseman, Kaya Butler, a freshman, hitting 125 on the year. Pitches inside, ball 1. Butler, no home runs, 2 runs batted in.
Butler had a little late bunt show, and almost the inside pitch almost got around the shoulder. She quickly pulled back.
Butler showing bunt now. 1-0 pitch, in for a strike, 1-1. Casey Price, the head coach of Newton, she's in the third base coaching box, and coaching at first is Caitlin Meyer.
Yep, they're 2 really good coaches.
And excuse me, swing and hit the bat and goes foul to the third base side, and the count goes 1-2. And Butler had no intention of trying to swing it, and she actually didn't. It was just
it hit the knob of her bat as she was trying to show bunt again, and didn't get out of the way in time, and it just hit the knob of the bat. And
the 1-2 pitch is strike 3 called.
Good pitch again by Haley.
5 strikeouts for Hacker, 4 consecutive strikeouts, and 6 consecutive batters retired. This brings up the top of the order for Newton and center fielder Lakin Jenkins, who struck out her first time up.
Haley's got smoke coming off her arm right now with how well she's pitching.
Well, good thing we're not playing inside them. This first pitch is ball 1 because it might set off the smoke detectors. And
exactly.
Game postponed because of fire department.
Yep, the sprinklers would be on.
The 1-1 to Jenkins. Missed just low, 2-0. Still scoreless between Newton and Oskaloosa. Newton Cardinals batting in the top of the third. Nobody on. And 2 out. The 2-0 pitch to Jenkins. Goes. It looked like it was outside when it got to the catcher's glove, but it crossed the plate there for a strike, 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Good pitch by Haley. And, you know, Haley has to feel so comfortable at the circle knowing that her infield is really solid.
2-1 pitch fouled into the screen behind us. Count goes 2-2.
The infield has been a real strong point for the Indian softball team this year, with Kinley at third, Haynes at short, Wills at second, and Vanderwall at first. They've been there just about every game this season.
The 2-2, inside 3-2. Hacker has walked 1, has not given up a hit. Now Jenkins, a left-hand batter against the left-hander Hacker. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, change speeds. Mormon didn't hold the ball, so she'll throw to first to Vanderwall to retire Jenkins and Newton in the third.
Yep, Haley going 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts that inning. As the Indians now going into the third inning. Hopefully we can get our bats going now, as we got the top of the order coming up pretty soon. Yep, go Indians.
Newton nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford.
Left fielder Kaylee Johnson looks at strike one as she leads off the bottom of the third for Oskaloosa. Now a foul into the screen. Count goes 0-2. Kaylee hitting .314 on the season. No homers, 2 runs batted in. Johnson followed by catcher Megan Mormon and third baseman Ashley Kinley for the Indians in the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Peyton Mayer with her 5th strikeout of the evening.
Yep, Mayer following Hacker's footsteps right now with another strikeout. Both pitchers putting on a real good pitching exhibition.
I think we're going to have more strikeouts than runs here today. Here's a swing and a ball blooped into center field, but caught by the center fielder. Jenkins are out number 2 as Megan Mormon going after the first pitch. She walked her first time up. 2 up and 2 down for the Indians.
Third base, number 2.
Brings up third baseman Ashley Kinley, who had to sacrifice her first time up.
No, that was a nice solid hit by Megan. Just couldn't find the gap right there as the center fielder only had to take 1 step in on that pop-up.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Ashley Kinley. Ashley now with a dozen sacrifices to lead the Indians in that department. Swing and a miss going after something outside, and the count goes 0-2. Not much of a breeze tonight. Flag kind of hanging out there in right center field. The 0-2, swing and a foul into the screen off the handle. Count holds it 0-2.
Yep, beautiful night out, Joe. Like you said, no breeze, but it's just beautiful weather. I think we're mid-70s right now.
0-2 pitch, swung on, fouled back. Count holds it 0-2.
Kinley doing a great job of staying alive. Hopefully she can get the pitcher to give her a nice ball here pretty soon.
Maher, the right-hander, against the right-hand batting Kinley. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 to retire the side.
Quick inning for the Cardinals again, as both teams going 3 up, 3 down in the third inning.
6 strikeouts now for Peyton Mayer. Nothing across for Oskaloosa in the third. After 3, it remains Newton nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Chastity Henwood leading off the top of the fourth for Noon. Swing a ground ball. Backhand stop by the shortstop. The throw to first not in time. And the first base hit of the game is an infield single for Chastity Henwood as she hit one that Maddie Haynes went after and made a nice backhand stop in the hole, but wasn't able to throw the fast Henwood.
Oh, beautiful backhand by Haynes right there, stopping the ball at shortstop. Probably saving Chastity from going to second.
Now Mackenzie Brown shows bunt and bunts it foul into the screen for strike 1. Brown, the only other base runner that Newton has had today. She walked her first time up. Dominated by the pitchers here. 0-0 in the top of the fourth.
Yep, hopefully we can get a little nice double play action here.
Brown, the left-hand batter. looks at a pitch for a strike, 0-2. Right up at the letters.
Yep, for the first 2 pitches, Brown's trying to show bunt, dropping the infielders in, and then she's pulling back and swinging, so they'll be way up. Hopefully now with 2 strikes, they'll stay back.
Van de Waal is up a couple of steps at first base as the 0-2 pitch sails outside 1-2. Indians still deep in the outfield.
Yep, as they should be. Brown's a solid hitter for the Cardinals. I think she's not going to bunt. I would be surprised if she bunted with 2 strikes.
The 1-2, she's not going to bunt that one as it was inside and actually hit her.
Tough break by Hacker. She had the pitch count on her.
Brings up 49, Peyton Mayer.
So Newton now with runners on first and second and nobody out, and the pitcher Peyton Mayer stands in. She popped to the pitcher, Hacker, her first time up.
Got to know situations at this point if you're in the infield and outfield. Try and get the lead batter at third. But in all cases, at least try and get an out.
Mayer looks at strike 1. Right-handed batter against the left-hander Haley Hacker. 0-1. Swung, grounded into the hole. Nice stop by the third baseman Kinley, but no place to go with it, and the bases are loaded.
Yeah, again, tough break by the Indians as the infield. Kinley this time diving for that ball, making a stop. She almost tried tagging the third base runner. I mean, the runner from second on the ground. You know, good effort, but you just unfortunate to not get an out right there. But, you know, solid play by Kinley. If she doesn't make that stop, Newton probably scores that run there. So hopefully now we got our infield playing in. Let's try on a base hit. Let's go home. So the Cardinals still have 0 on the board.
Grace Benson has come on as a courtesy runner to run for Mayer at first. Nobody out for Newton on the top of the 4th. Benson at first, Brown at second, Henwood at third. Nobody out in a scoreless game, and now right fielder Madison Thayer, who lined to the pitcher Hacker her first time up.
Infield playing in, Joe. They're going to go home.
And the first pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
The batter showing bunt, which rushing in the third baseman and the first baseman.
Fastball sails outside, 1-1.
But I don't think she's going to bunt, Joe. I think she's going to pull back and maybe hit a blooper right over our infield.
That's probably the ideal. Especially as Shafter in right field playing very close to the line. Here's a bunt, foul, 1-2.
Well, she actually does bunt right there.
And with this game being dominated by the pitchers as it has been, they might be thinking, the new coach Casey Price may be thinking that just they may not get more than 1 run, and this is certainly a great opportunity for them with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Yep.
No score. Bases loaded for Newton. 1-2 pitch to Thayer. Just high 2-2.
Mormon did a great job framing that pitch behind the plate right there as a catcher. That ball was just high.
Hackers 2-2. Off-speed pitch just missed outside, 3-2. And no place to put Thayer with the bases loaded.
Looked another tough break by Hacker. Haley doesn't show that much emotion, but you could see her jaw drop on that pitch as she thought it was a strike.
3-2. Swung on, blooped into short left field for a base hit. 1 run is in, and that's all there will be as Kaylee Johnson throws the ball back into the infield. Thayer with a single to left. Her 9th run batted into the season as Henwood comes in to score. The bases remain loaded, and Newton now with a 1-0 lead.
Yep, excellent hit from number 32.
Number 27, Taylor.
With the RBI. Johnson with a very nice job getting the ball into the infield very quickly, not allowing another run to be scored.
Still bases loaded, still nobody out. As Taylor Luss, the designated player, looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Luss struck out her first time up.
Yep, the Indians desperate for an out right now. hopefully if it's hit into our infield, we can go home and then back to first, getting the double play.
1-0 pitch, showing bunt and bunting foul, 1-1.
They do happen to bunt. I think we're just going to have to go home to first. This is going to be a tough play to get the batter out from third going home.
And if that's the aim, the idea is to bunt the ball between the infielders on either side. 1-1 pitch, swung on, hit right up the middle for a base hit. And that'll just move everybody up 60 feet. Brown comes in to score from third, and it's 2-0 for Newton as freshman Taylor Luss with her second run batted into the season.
Yep, Newton just hitting nice little bloopers that are just going over our infield, and they're dropping short from our outfield. Our outfield and left and center is playing awfully deep.
Still no one out. The first pitch to Maggie Garrett is fouled toward the first base dugout where the Newton Cardinals are residing, and that's strike one.
Yep.
Garrett struck out her first time up.
Yep, well, we're desperate for a strikeout right now just to get at least one out. Hopefully that can start the train for more outs.
Still nobody out. 2 runs in for Newton. They have the bases loaded. The 0-1 showing bunt was Garrett, and she bunted it foul 0-2.
Yep.
Trying to bunt a high and outside pitch, and that's a tough one to try to get down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Probably not one you'd want to bunt. Hopefully Haley, though, can get a strikeout. I guess we're going to have a timeout.
Garrett going to go over to talk to her coach, Casey Price.
Yep, she's getting the play. She's looking on the wristband.
Garrett showing bunt again at 0-2, and strike 3 called.
Excellent pitch by Hacker. That's what we were looking for. Pitch to the outside. She kept aiming that high outside area, and it's got her on 3 pitches.
7 strikeout for Hacker, the first out of the inning for Newton in the top of the 4th. They've got 2 runs in, still have the bases loaded. And catcher Mallory Zach, who struck out her first time up, swung on, grounded to third. Kinley will come home, and that's the only out they'll get.
Yep, great play by Kinley and Mormon. Kinley automatically going home right there, not allowing a run to be scored. And now the Indians with 2 outs can, play back into their normal positions and realize that there's a force out on any base, home, third, second, or first.
Thayer now the runner at third, Lust at second, and Zach on first after the fielder's choice. And second baseman Kaya Butler, who struck out her first time up. And she's having a brief chat with head coach Casey Price.
Mm-hmm. I think Coach Price is trying to get her players to, they've been doing it a lot lately. Show bunt and then pulling back and then swinging.
Vanderwall in a couple of steps at first. Here's an swing right to Vanderwall. And she went to throw to first, but there was nobody there covering, and a run scores. And it seemed like the ball came to Ava right about the time as the batter Butler did.
Yeah, I think Ava was looking to tag out the runner right there, but was unable to, and then turned around to throw. And then just a little miscommunication from Wills and Ava, as I believe Wills thought she was going to apply the tag.
Now here's a bunt right to the mound. Jenkins with the bunt, and it's thrown out. Pitcher to the second baseman, Wills covering to retire the side. Newton bat around in the 4th, and they score 3 times. On 5 hits, there was also a hit batter, no errors, and 3 left. The Cardinals have stranded 4 after 3.5. Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
For 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few.
Newton break the deadlock with 3 runs in the top of the 4th. Ava Vanderwall leading off the 4th for Oskaloosa. 0-1 pitch is hit deep to right field, caught by Thayer at the warning track for out number 1.
Yep, nice hit by Ava and just excellent play by the right fielder. She got behind it. First thing first for any outfielders, you got to take your step back, and that's exactly what she did.
Abby Braunmeyer pops up the first pitch to the right side, caught by the second baseman Butler for out number 2. Mayer now with a 3-run lead. And someone who's been pitching pretty well now, getting some extra confidence with that advantage. Now Maddie Haynes, the shortstop, who struck out her first time up. Pitch sails high, ball 1. Infielders bunched a little bit on each side, so there's a lot of room up the middle.
Yeah, if she can get a nice line drive, she'll be fine.
This one's hit high into left field. The left fielder struggling with the sun a little bit and drops the ball. Haynes on her way to second safely. Jenna Smith struggling with the sun to get that fly ball, and she wasn't able to hang on to it, and Haynes will be on second courtesy of the error.
Yep, we mentioned it earlier today that sun is brutal. We have no clouds in the skies.
And she's facing she would be looking into the sun. And now she's being handed a visor.
Yeah,
and she was actually wearing sunglasses too. Jenna Smith going back into her position in left field.
Yeah, she looked unsure of that ball right from the get-go.
And Durandi being intentionally walked to set up a force. So the inning is out with runners on first and second, and this will actually bring up the tying run to the plate in second baseman Taylor Wills, who walked her first time up.
Yep, I've never been a true believer in intentionally walking. Hopefully Wills and the Indians can make the Cardinals pay. I know it does set up a force play, but I don't like giving up a free runner.
First pitch to Wills is low for ball 1. Andrews is swinging a foul into the screen, 1-1. 3 walks allowed by Mayer, 1 intentional. Haynes on second, Durandi at first with 2 away. The Indians down 3-0, bottom of 4. Swing and a pop coming in the first baseman, Garrett, to make the grab and retire the side. Indians in the 4th, no runs, no hits. There was a walk and 1 error, 2 left. Indians have stranded 4. After 4, Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
After 4 innings, Newton 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Oskaloosa no runs, no hits, and no errors. Newton coming to bat in the top of the 5th. Chastity Henwood, the shortstop, looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Henwood with an infield single to short started the Cardinals' 3-run rally last inning.
And I think just about everyone on Newton's team uses the same bat.
Swing and a grounder slowly to first. Vanderwall will dash to the bag and step on it for out number 1. This brings up Mackenzie Brown, the third baseman, who walked and has been hit by a pitch, and she scored her last time up. Still looking for her first at bat of the day. Brown, a .390 hitter on the season. First pitch, in for a strike, 0-1.
Yep, good pitch by Haley. Starting this inning off to a good start.
Indians deep in the outfield. Durandi a couple of steps toward left center for the left-handed batting Brown. And the 0-1 pitch just missed, 1-1.
Yep, very important for Haley not to give what the batter wants. She's a very powerful batter. That's why our outfield is so deep.
1-1. Tried the bunt, but missed 1-2. Tried to slap it, seemed like.
Yep, Coach Casey and her batters, they have a lot of plays, it looks like.
The 1-2 pitch grounded foul toward the first base side. The count holds at 1-2.
She's been giving out signals, or she's been calling out numbers, I believe, is how her method is. And they all have a wristband on.
Kind of stolen from football.
Yep.
The 1-2, high 2-2.
Yep, I think our baseball team does something like that too, with Coach Allman. And then the softball team, strictly classic with Coach Harms' signals.
Lefty to righty, 2-2 pitch, fouled into the screen. Count holds at 2-2. Pitcher Peyton Mayer on deck for Newton. And the Cardinals are up 3-0 on Oskaloosa in the top of the 5th inning. First game of a doubleheader here at Oskaloosa. Now Kaylee Johnson, the Oskaloosa left fielder, is shading her eyes even though she's got a visor. 2-2 pitch, hit up the middle for a base hit. Just a step out of Maddie Haynes' reach, and Brown with a 1-out single.
Yep, that's what Brown does. She gets on base regularly, and she continues it there. She did a nice job working Haley on the pitching circle, and she found one she liked, and she drove it with a nice line drive.
That's 6 hits for Newton on the day. Runner on first with 1 out in the top of the 5th, and Mayer with an infield single her last up. Swing grounder to second. Wills will throw to first, and they'll get the out there, and on the play, Brown will go to second. That's 2 down for Newton in the top of the 5th.
Yep, good play by Taylor, just getting the out. Now we got 2 outs, and we got to go to first base.
Brown was running by her right about the time she fielded the ball, so there'd be no chance to try to get her at second, really. And now Madison Thayer, who singled and drove in the first run of the 3 running into the 4th, stands in and takes ball 1.
And Brown out at second, getting a nice lead off after the pitch was thrown. Let's see if Wills can maybe go over and guard second, as Mormon is more than capable of delivering an accurate throw down to second base.
Thayer was showing bunt, and the pitch is outside 2-0.
Yep, Haley just relaxing right now, calming down.
Lefty to lefty, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1.
Good pitch by Haley. Brown still out at second with a nice lead off. Megan's got to be a wall back at catcher, so she doesn't allow Brown to advance.
Hasn't had to block too many tonight. Here's a swing, slowly hit to second. Wills up with it, throws to first in time for the out. Newton with a 1-out single, can't do anything with it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Newton is stranded 5 after 4.5. Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing health care and healing services with Christian compassion.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
22, Olivia Gordon.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for Oskaloosa will be a pinch hitter, Olivia Gordon. Batting for the pitcher, Haley Hacker, who will most likely re-enter the game.
Olivia has done a very nice job stepping up as a freshman this year, along with Faith Durande, hitting the ball wise.
Gordon swing and a miss, strike one. Olivia hitting .333, 3 hits and 9 at bats. She's got a double, and she hits one in the air to left field. The left fielder still struggling with it, but Smith this time able to make the grab for the out.
Yep, Smith had the visor on this time. She made sure she tracked that one down. Got Olivia out.
Gave it a good ride, but stayed in the park for one out. Brings up left fielder Kaylee Johnson, who struck out her first time up. First pitch from Peyton Mayer is popped in the air just over the screen for strike one. Mallory Zach, the catcher, with a hopeful look, but ball just cleared the screen.
Yep. Mayer has just done an outstanding job tonight.
And a swing and a foul off the plate, and the count to Kaylee Johnson now 0-2.
She's looked untouchable up there at the pitching circle.
She's given up 3 walks, 1 intentional, and there was also an error. Here's a swing and a ground ball down the third baseline, foul. And the count still 0-2. Catcher Megan Mormon on deck for Oskaloosa. Indians trailing 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth in the first game of a doubleheader. Righty to righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 strikeouts now for Peyton Mayer. That's 2 down for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the fifth.
Number 6, Megan Mormon.
Yep, the team just having a hard time hitting the ball off of Mayer right now. She's in a groove right now, pitching the ball.
Now Megan Mormon, the Oskaloosa catcher, the leadoff hitter, looks at ball 1 low. Mormon with a walk and a fly to center, officially 0 for 1.
Yeah, Megan got a nice rip the last at-bat. Hopefully she can just find some grass this time.
Swing and a foul over the screen off the bleachers, and the count goes 1-1. Beautiful night here in Oskaloosa. Got quite a few fans up on the berm outside the left field fence getting a real good look at things. 1-1 pitch. Got the knees, 1-2.
Yep, that pitch looked low, but the umpire saw it right at the knee level. Nice, she's got to protect.
Mayer's 1-2, swung on, driven to the gap to left center, and that will hit the bottom of the wall. Mormon around first, a throw to second will not be in time as the second baseman Butler wasn't near the bag. A 2-out double for Mormon, and that is Oskaloosa's first hit of the day.
Mormon did a great job with 2 strikes, making great contact, lining and driving the ball straight to the wall in between center and left field. Megan, great hit. Hopefully this gets things started for the Indians. Now with 2 outs, and we got a batter on second in scoring position. Senior Ashley Kinley coming up. Let's see if she can get that run in.
Macy Creer, the courtesy runner at second. The first pitch to Kinley, just missed for ball one. Ashley with a sacrifice and a strikeout, officially 0 for 1. The 1-0 swing and a miss, 1-1, as Mayer took a little something off that pitch.
Yep, Ashley's just got to keep her chin tucked on her shoulder and keep her head on the ball.
Here's a swing, a grounder right to the shortstop. Henwood will throw to first in time for the out to retire the side. No runs for the Indians. They get their first hit of the day, a double by Mormon. And Megan is left stranded on second. The Indians have stranded 5. After 5, Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295.
Top of the 6th, Newton on top of Oskaloosa 3-0, and Newton designated player Taylor Lust with a swing and a foul into the screen for strike 1. Lust with a strikeout and an RBI single in 2 trips. Left-hander Haley Hacker's 0-1 pitch in there for a strike 0-2. Newton in the 4th inning got all 3 of their runs as 5 consecutive batters reached, 4 on singles and 1 hit batter. Lefty to righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lust goes down quickly on strikes. And that's 8 strikeouts for Haley Hacker.
Number 12, Maggie Garrett.
1 down to the top of the 6th. This brings up first baseman Maggie Garrett, who was struck out twice.
Yep, nice pitching by Haley right there. She never lost that batter. Went after her right from the get-go.
And the first pitch in at the knees for strike 1.
That last at-bat, the Indians not falling for the fake bunt as they stayed home. Hopefully they don't actually bunt, though.
Garrett bluffs a bunt here. Ball low, 1-1. And that is the first thing relatively close to a ball that catcher Megan Mormon has had to block tonight. Shows you that Hacker's hitting the catcher's glove, which is the idea. 1-1 pitch high, 2-1.
Yep, Haley hasn't been out of control at all really tonight. She's done a very nice job. And that's helpful for Megan as she catches a lot. She doesn't want to be moving that much.
Garrett showing bunt again, pulls back, swing and a miss. Count evens 2-2.
I think Megan thought that was a strikeout. She fired down to first base for the Around the World.
Just as long as the ball gets back to the pitcher, doesn't matter how it gets there.
Exactly.
And with nobody on base, especially 2-2 pitch, swinging a foul into the screen, 2-2. Now third-minute runner on second. Yep. In that case, that would have seemed silly.
Yep, that would have been goofy if that happened.
Lefty to righty. 2-2 pitch just outside, 3-2 to Garrett.
Another tough break by Hacker. It looks like she put it right in there. Outside, right on the knee level.
3-2 to Garrett. Swung on pop, foul down the first base line, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Just looking here, no Oskaloosa outfielder has a putout today. Only balls hit into the air were right to the pitcher Hacker, and everything else has been on the ground or a strikeout. 3-2 to Garrett. Strike three call. Nice pitch.
Yep, excellent job by Haley. I think she pitched just about the same one as last time. The umpire called it this time.
The catcher, number 5,
Haley's really done a good job pitching so far.
9 strikeouts for Hacker. And now Mallory Zach. The catcher looks at a strike. She was called out on strikes and hit into a fielder's choice at third.
Yep, she's got no gloves on either. Looks like.
Maybe they don't believe in them. The 0-1. Or we're just so used to seeing them on everybody nowadays that the idea of somebody not wearing a batting glove seems really old school.
Yep. They use them more now to protect from blisters, I believe.
1-1 to Zach. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Well, same as a golfer.
Mm-hmm.
Same principle.
Yeah, because believe it or not, when you're up that bat, you're squeezing the bat pretty hard most times.
1-2 pitch, swung on into the air to right center field, and that will go to the wall. Zach is around first. She will be into second, standing with a 2-out double.
Yep, good job by Zach. Down with 2 strikes. She found one she liked, and she had a nice little line drive, a nice smooth swing through that one, and she hit the ball very well, getting her on base with 2 outs.
Zach with her first extra base hit of the year, and running for her at second, the courtesy runner will be freshman Vanessa Vasseau, V-A-S-S-E-A-U. We're having the fans talk back to us.
11, Kaya Butler.
Up here on the box here. Now Kaya Butler, the second baseman, had an infield single to drive in a run her last time up. Takes a pitch in for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Yep, and if this batter does bunt, nothing hurts. Ava come in for the ball. Taylor go in, take first base, and get the batter out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 1-1. 2 out for Newton in the top of the 6th. They lead Oskaloosa 3-0. That's all, the runner at second. 1-1 pitch in for a strike, 1-2.
Good pitch by Haley again. She's been working the low outside pretty much this entire game. It's been her sweet spot as of right now.
1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled into the screen. Count holds at 1-2. With Lakin Jenkins, the center fielder, and the leadoff hitter for Newton on deck. Newton, all of their runs in the 4th inning, 3-0 the Cardinals over the Oskaloosa Indians.
Let's see if Haley can pitch a little changeup, something off speed here. Ooh.
I don't know about the off speed, but it certainly came in on the hitter and froze her for strike 3 called.
Yes, it did. Very good pitch by Hacker. Another solid inning by the Indians. Hopefully we can get some hits and some runs on the board as the Indians are trailing 3-0.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 left for Newton. The Cardinals have stranded 6 after 5.5. Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oskaloosa batting in the bottom of the sixth. Ava Vanderwall with a fly ball in the center field. The center fielder, Lakin Jenkins, going over into short left center to make the grab for out number 1. Vanderwall now 0 for 3 on the day. 1 up and 1 down for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the sixth in a game they trail 3-0. First game of a doubleheader.
Yep, Jenkins just securing your routine fly ball out to center. Ava just had 2 pop-outs now. Hopefully next at bat she can get one a little bit more line drive and get on base.
Now designated player Abby Braunmeyer looks at a pitch that caught the outside corner for strike 1. Abby with a strikeout and a pop to second. Swing and a foul into the screen. Count holds it 0-2.
Yep. Mayer has done an excellent job this entire night getting ahead, getting up early on the batter with 2 strikes. She's done it time in and time out against every Indian batter, and she does it here again.
Mayer's allowed 1 hit, struck out 7. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Mayer has walked 3. One of those was intentional.
Yep, and it just helps the pitcher out a lot when they get up on the batter, because then they can pitch what they want, not make anything too easy for the batter to get have a nice hit.
The 1-2, low, 2-2.
Yep, Mayer just missed that one low. She's trying to get Abby to chase one, I believe. Abby doing smart and laying off the hit.
Righty against righty, the 2-2 swung on, popped in the air. The second baseman, Butler, going just a step on the outfield grass to make the grab for out number 2. Now shortstop Maddie Haynes for Oskaloosa. She has struck out and reached on an error when she hit a fly ball to left, and the left fielder, Jenna Smith, struggled with the sun and couldn't hang on to it. First pitch to Maddie, hit to third. Brown up with it, throws across for the out to retire the side. Oskaloosa 3 up and 3 down in the sixth. After 6, Newton 3, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian softball. Excuse me, on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Oskaloosa making a pitching change here in the 7th inning. Addison Gerard, a freshman, a right-hander. She has not pitched on the varsity before.
Another defensive change for Oskaloosa is going to be number 7, Kiara Bjornson.
And we also see Kiara Bjornson is in the game playing in center field.
It's going to be number 13, Lakin Jenkins.
So the idea,
Yep.
maybe the idea to give Faith Durandi a little bit of a rest, because she would be most likely pitching in the second game for Oskaloosa.
Yep, Joe. Faith is out in the bullpen right now for the Indians, warming up her arm. She'll be pitching in the next game, I'm for sure.
And a bunt by the leadoff batter Jenkins right to the pitcher Gerard, who throws her out at first for the out.
Yep, good start by the freshman in her first at bat. Newton testing her, hitting it right back at her, see how she'd react as a freshman in her first varsity appearance at the mound. I mean, the circle. and she did a nice job getting out.
And the first pitch to shortstop Chastity Henwood is low for a ball. Henwood a single in 3 trips. Right-hander to left-hander. Pitches high 2-0.
Newton going to have to adjust their bat speed as Girard isn't pitching as fast as Hacker has. Maybe this will be an advantage, though, for the Indians.
2-0 pitch. In for a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Final numbers for Haley Hacker: 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned. She walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 10. And stands to take the losses. The Indians trail 3-0. 2-1 pitches hit in the air, foul to the left out of here for a strike to make it 2-2.
Yep, she's doing a very nice job. She just seems to be unfazed right now at the circle.
Now, the Indians are scheduled to have Durandi spot leading off, so it could be that she re-enters the game to bat on the top of the 7th. Then it's Taylor Wills, and then the pitcher spot, which would be Girard. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit it in the air to center field. Coming over into left center to make the grab is Bjornsson for the grab for out number 2.
Yep, Kiara coming in right out from the dugout, making a nice play. She has no sunglasses on either. She didn't need them. Excellent play by the center fielder. And she kind of lined herself up really well. She's lined up more to the left, and that's where the ball was hit to.
Now third baseman Mackenzie Brown looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Brown has walked, been hit by a pitch and scored, and singled. 1 for 1 officially.
Joe, we got a huge gap between center and right field right now.
Oh, yeah, we do. For a left-handed hitter.
Yep, I don't know if I assume Coach Harms doesn't have that plan, but hopefully he can spot that and maybe line him up a little bit better.
Or maybe he has, and that's knowing Brown's tendencies. Bjornsson is over toward left center for the left-handed hitting. Brown, who fouls one off at the plate, and the count goes to 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
And Schaffner in right field near the line.
Yep. Bjornsson was lined up where she is right now, closer to left field at the last at-batter, too. Helped her out then. Hopefully it can again. And
this is hit in the air and just out of the reach of Bjornsson. She was playing in the right place, but just missed getting into the ball, and Brown will have a 2-out double.
Yep, nice play. So, yeah, I think she did have herself lined up in the right spot, Joe. Just a little bit out of her reach.
So a 2-out double for Newton, their 8th hit of the game, the 2nd for Brown. Brings up pitcher Peyton Mayer with an infield single in 3 trips. Swung on, bloops this one into left field, and that will drop for a base hit. Brown is around third. She will come in and score to make it a 4-0 lead for Newton.
Yep, Newton with a nice 2-out rally going right now. Getting runs with 2 outs is always a gift.
Mayer with her 15th run batted into the season, and she'll be replaced by courtesy runner Grace Benson.
Courtesy running for the pitcher is going to be number 4, Grace Benson.
Another blooper. Newton has had 3 of those so far in this game where they've ended up scoring runs for their team. The Indians respecting Newton's hitting capability as it playing so far back.
Now right fielder Madison Thayer looks at a pitch that bounces away from Mormon and goes to the backstop, and that will allow Benson to go to second base on the wild pitch.
Yep, nothing really hurt right there, as now the Indians, infield-wise, just have to go to first base instead of second, forcing at second.
The 1-0, high 2-0. Mayer with an RBI single in 3 trips. Or Thayer, this is. Oskaloosa down 4-0 now on the top of the 7th. A first game of a doubleheader. Swing and a miss at an outside pitch. Count goes to 2-1.
Excellent pitch by Girard, getting it low and outside, unreachable for the batter.
2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Designated player Taylor Lust wants to bat next. She would need Thayer to get aboard. The 2-2 fouled off of the plate, still 2-2.
Gerard with another nice pitch, pitching it inside. She's got to work the plate. You don't want it to be, you don't want to be directly center from the plate, but you want to go inside, outside, and just make the batter guess.
Swing and a pitch hit high in the air and caught by Kinley in foul territory, the third baseman to retire the side. Newton had a run, though, on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. The Cardinals have stranded 7. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Newton 4, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Carrie Bjornson, who came into the game to play center field last inning, looks at ball 1, now a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yep, she gets in on that second pitch, a little out of control. She's got to keep her chin tucked on her shoulder. Nice level swing. She's capable of swinging it far, too.
Right-hand batter hits one foul over the screen and back in front of us, and the count goes 1-2.
Almost got her.
Bjornson 0 for 4 in the season. She scored 3 runs as a courtesy runner.
Yep, that foul ball almost getting our cameraman, Jared Buckaloo.
Maybe he needs to wear a helmet. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. As Bjornson down on strikes for the first out in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 15.
The Indians down to 2 outs left. And they got 4 runs to go.
8 strikeouts for Mayer, who had a bunch of strikeouts early in the game, but it's kind of slowed down. Taylor Wills, the second baseman, with a swing and a foul into the screen to the right for strike 1. Taylor has walked and popped to first. Indians have been held to 1 hit so far. That was a double by Mormon in the 5th. 0-1 pitch. This one is hit in the air in the right field for a base hit. Wills will make the turn at first and retreat with a 1-out single.
Yep, excellent hit by Taylor Wills. Hopefully getting a rally started for the Indians, as that is only the second hit coming into the 7th inning.
4, Macy Creer.
Now we have Macy Creer batting for the pitcher Gerard.
Yep, Creer, typically your courtesy runner for Mormon.
Macy yet to have an official at bat this season. She's scored 9 times as a courtesy runner and is also the catcher in the junior varsity. And Newton won the JV game earlier today 7-4 over the Indians.
And Gerard pitched in that game, I'm pretty sure.
Mayer's first pitch to Creer, a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yep, Coach Harm's getting in the younger players right now.
Still another game to go here in this doubleheader. The 0-1, in for a strike, 0-2.
Yep. Creer now really has to be thinking about choking up on the bat, and anything close, she's got to protect the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, went after a high one for out number 2. 9 strikeouts now for Peyton Mayer, and Newton now 1 out away from a win.
Yep, this has just been a game by Newton and Mayer up at the circle.
Kaylee Johnson, the left fielder, looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Kaylee has struck out twice. Wills the runner on first with 2 down. Indians down 4-0. And the next pitch missed just low. 1-1. Righty to righty. In for a strike. Two and one, okay. And there's a strike call, 2-2.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully Kaylee can find this pitch and really drive it there.
And she did in the left field, just out of the shortstop's reach for a base hit. Wills will go to second, so the Indians runners on first and second with 2 down. Third hit of the day for Oskaloosa brings up the top of the order. And catcher Megan Mormon, who has walked, fly to center, and doubled.
Joe, I'd take a repeat for Megan's last hit right about now. With 2 outs especially and 2 batters on.
Like to get those donuts off the board.
Yep.
First pitch is low to Megan, ball 1.
And if you get Megan on, you can't ask for anything better. Ashley Kinley coming up on deck. Senior night.
Mm-hmm. 1-0 pitch. Caught the inside corner, 1-1.
Yep. But Mayer as a pitcher right now can't be letting up on the Indians when you're this close from closing out a game.
And a shutout especially. The 1-1 pitch high, 2-1. Oh, they call that a strike?
Yep.
That looked awfully high.
Mm-hmm.
Above the letters anyway. The 1-2 to Mormon, swing and a miss, strike 3, and this one is over.
Yep, Mayer with just a great job pitching, Joe. I believe she had 10 strikeouts. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she, right from the get-go, took control of the game and, you know, finishing the game just the way she started with strikeouts. She completes the game, gets herself a shutout and another win added onto her resume, and just, you know, a very solid performance. The Indians, you know, only 3 hits. Can't have that happen and expect to win. Got to get the bats going a little bit more. But, you know, it's tough to do when Mayer's pitching as good as she did in that game right there. But, you know, the Indians' night not done yet. They still got another game in this doubleheader. We got Faith Durande going to be pitching in this one. And hopefully the Indians, you know, can finish strong and pull out with a W, especially for Ashley Kinley on her senior night. Send her off in a good way.
That snaps the Indians' 4-game winning streak, and you are correct, sir. That was Mayer's 10th strikeout to end the game. Oskaloosa in the 7th, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. The Indians have stranded 7. The final here in the game, in the first game of a doubleheader. Newton 4, Oskaloosa nothing. We'll sum up this first game when we come back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
Why is Seafirst Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined Seafirst because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today. Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
The totals for the first game of this doubleheader: Newton 4 runs on 9 hits. There was 1 error and 7 left on base. Oskaloosa no runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. The winning pitcher, Peyton Mayer, she improves to 6-5 on the year. Mayer with a 3-hit shutout. She walked 3. One of those was intentional, and she struck out 10. Haley Hacker took the loss for Oskaloosa. She went 6 innings, giving up 7 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts. Addison Gerard pitched the 7th inning and gave up a run on 2 hits. Haley now 10-7 on the season.
Yep, Joe, the difference for that game was Newton's 9 hits compared to Oskaloosa's 3 hits. And, you know, Oskaloosa just couldn't do much against Mayer tonight, as she just pitched a complete game, earned herself a shutout and a victory as well.
Neither team got a hit for the first 3 innings, but then Newton in the 4th started with an infield single, a hit batter, then 3 consecutive singles to bring in a couple of runs. Then after a strikeout and a fielder's choice, another single made it 3-0 in favor of the Cardinals. And they would add an insurance run in the 7th, a 2-out double by Mackenzie Brown, who was brought in by the winning pitcher Peyton Mayer. Brown and Mayer with 2 hits apiece for Newton, as the Cardinals improved to 11-12 overall, 6-9 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Oskaloosa drops to 15-10, 6-8 in the conference. So the Indians definitely looking to come away with a split in this doubleheader. Otherwise, Newton passes them in the conference, and this also ends Oskaloosa's 4-game winning streak.
Yep, you know, it's sad to see that streak end, as I'd like to have seen it, you know, get really high, especially going into the postseason. But, you know, Oskaloosa can't hang their heads, you know. You can't win them all, and especially they have a chance in just about less than an hour to get another victory. And, you know, these games are very important leading up into the postseason for the Indians.
So we will have game 2 here in 10 to 15 minutes approximately, as they're tending to the field now. We'll just go back to the studios at KBOE-FM and play some music for about 10 minutes before we're ready to go for the second game of the doubleheader. For Brother Dave back at Mission Control, and for Titus Lutzering and Jared Bucklew, the Oskaloosa video production crew, and for Cade Snakenberg, I'm Joe Lancello. The final score in Game 1 of the doubleheader, Newton 4, Oskaloosa nothing. We'll have Game 2 for you when we're back in about 10 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indian Softball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
You've been listening to live Oskaloosa Indian Softball on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Bank Iowa, Cloud Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Bella Printing, Robert Ald Investments, Malcolm Lumber, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Certified Pest Control, Community First Credit Union, Fred's Muffler Shop, Hawkeye Real Estate, Pella Regional Health Center, Edward Jones Investments, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Mahaska Drug, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Lighton State Bank, Gatton Realty, the Welcome Inn of Eddyville, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, and the Rock Island Tap. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.